Okay.
We're both turned on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, we have so much fun and dancing and laughing and hugging and kissing. But inside, we know this is serious business. We take our time off. We close our offices or leave our associates, our families sometimes, we leave them home and come here because apart from all the fun that we have, we know this is the most serious thing that we do. The principle, I mean, the mission. You know, we can laugh and in the office, we hugging people and laughing, but inside, there is like a raging bull ready to take heads off if somebody gets in my way. You know, like I'm hugging and laughing and adjusting. Woo! The power is on, yeah! But the first one that attempts to get in front of me, and chiropractic, I'm ready to take the head off. I die. And I know that people don't know that because they feel so loving and giving. But in the end, that's the force that really drives us. It's the love for the principle and the mission that is serious. It's serious. It's like raising our children. We love them. It's all fun and loving, but whoever gets in the middle of them, you're ready to take them down. I want to talk about the story of Eli. It's not the book of Eli, the story of Eli. Eli is this 19-year-old guy that comes into my office. When he was 17, he had a headache. One headache that never went away. And that headache took him to medical doctors, to hospitals, neurologists, all kinds of tests, none by man. He spent 13 months in the hospital. When he came out, he used to weigh 162 pounds. He weighed 55 pounds when he came out. He looked like a Holocaust survivor. You see those pictures? That's what he looked like in a wheelchair. And it didn't take one of those doctors to refer him to turn his power on. It took an 83-year-old woman that heard the story in my office to say, you know what? She started referring everybody she knew, especially him. She said, you have to go and get adjusted. And the mother said, no. They told me to bring him home to basically to die. Because he couldn't even breathe. Talk, move, open his eyes. He was just done. Keep the faith! The faith is not fun. It's hard. Keep the faith, man. But if innate was still inside of him, what's the reason for that? If innate was still there, what's the reason for that? Innate knew that it could still work with him. Innate knows. All we have to do is keep the faith. Believe. As a chiropractor, as a student of this whole thing that we call life. So he comes in, I try to x-ray, he's like this, basically cannot even raise his head. I try to do the best I can in analyzing his spine for subluxation. It's very, very difficult to handle. He's strapped to the chair, and he has to be strapped everywhere because he just wants to hurt himself. Take his eyeballs out if he can. Took all his tubes that he has hanged on. So I come in, and I say, okay, watch it. I'm going to turn on the light. And the light heals. Here it is. Boom! And everybody was at home. And he did like, he got a lot of strength, and he broke the straps, literally, that are Velcro. He ran free from them, and took the tube that he was breathing from, and ripped it off. Everybody freaked. I won't tell you that I really freaked out, but I was concerned. He couldn't breathe. But I had to stay focused. That was a distraction right there. Not yet. But I stayed focused. My wife was right beside me, have an open adjusting room. So my wife did this, literally. And I said, I have this. She looked at me. Because everybody was running, and they tried to put the tube back in him, they couldn't. because you need Vaseline. There was no Vaseline in my office. I should take it out of my bedroom and bring it to the office. So, we use some hand cream, like that's very, like the germ theory goes down the floor. Hand cream, put it in, put the tube back, and breathe. And I said, the power is on, bring him home. So, next day he comes in, his eyes are open, gives me a handshake, he talks. A miracle! There's no such a thing as that. It's all the time. If miracles are all the time, you are a freaking walking miracle. Everybody is. So, everybody starts crying. The mother's crying, we're all crying. Ah, excellent, excellent. Keep on adjusting, getting better, getting better. 3 weeks from care, the mother comes and says, I'm so excited because I have the appointment with the neurologist, and oh my God, that she's going to be thrilled. And I say, yeah, excellent. Forget the adjustment. So, she comes in with a strange look in her face. And she said, Doctor, can we talk in private? I said, absolutely. Go to the room. She said, now, I have some good news. I said, okay, tell me. The neurologist say that you can adjust it, that it's okay. And I said, okay, great news. She said, but she asked me to please, do not manipulate his neck because you can give him a stroke. There are times when, see, that's why I say we're loving, we're giving. There comes a time when you have to stand up for the truth. I mean, stand up and say, you know what? I take my orders from up there and from inside here. When BJ said, I don't look for directions, I look within, he meant it. You know, I try to be as good a student as I can, be my own voice, following by that big kahuna out there. And I said, if you bring him here, I'm going to adjust him where I find this conversation. She said, well, the thing is that he can have a stroke. He was going to die! And she said, well, no, now he's better. He has a stroke. She said, listen, this is what I'm going to ask for you. This is the last time you are a messenger from any doctor towards me. Because if they have to say something to me, they can call me. And they can reach me. They can come here. They can reach me. I'm totally accessible. I am accessible to them. They can come and talk to me. But do not serve as a messenger anymore.